Mehak Dio, Radhika Apte, is a highly talented artist in unfortunate traumatic event being molested by a taxi driver. Causes her to develop extreme agoraphobia, a condition in which the individual is paranoid about being in public places and dislikes socializing with large groups of unknown people. Mehak's sister Anusha, Nivedita Bhattacharya, initially supportive, becomes exhausted with her eccentric behavior, especially when it starts impacting her own 5-year-old son. Udharan Chenne. Shan. Satyadeep Mishra, a close friend, takes Mehak to an empty apartment, on the assumption that living alone for a while might benefit her. At the new apartment, Mehak befriends Nikki, Yashaswini Dayama, a college-going girl who lives in the neighborhood. Her other neighbor Manu, Ankur Vikal, is working on anger management issues and is part of a community laughter club. Udharan. Manu is devastated because his girlfriend, Jia Khurana, Amrita Bagchi, has left him. Jia had earlier lived in Mehak's new apartment and suddenly disappeared without a trace. Without paying rent and without claiming her advance deposit back, leaving behind most of her belongings. Mehak comes across Jia's diary chronicling her tempestuous and abusive relationship with Manu due to his temper issues. Mehak concludes from the diary that Manu killed Jia. Convinced by Jia's sudden departure, Mena's seemingly questionable behavior and a series of vivid visions she has of what seems to be Jia's death, like a severed finger in her freezer, a red knife on her bathroom floor, identical to one she saw in Mena's hands earlier, a male intruder in her bedroom and a wounded woman in her bathtub. This prompts her to call Jia's parents to convey her suspicions. Though Shan is skeptical, Jia suddenly arrives and confronts them regarding Mehak's call to Jia's parents. Jia then reconciles with a reformed Manu, confirming that Mehak was mistaken, leaving Mehak questioning her very reality. When Shan confesses that he has always loved her and tries to kiss her, she spurns him and berates him furiously, accusing him of exploiting her weakened state of mind. During the resulting confrontation between them, since the exact sequence of events occurs just like her visions, Mehak realizes that they were premonitions of her future. She then concludes that she's the one who's going to be killed by Shan, who she realizes is the intruder, and that she is the wounded woman with her finger severed. In a paranoid delusional panic, she attacks him with a knife. Shan's attempts to calm her result in her finger getting severed accidentally. Shan calls for an ambulance after preserving her severed digit in her freezer. Udharan Chenne. She locks up Shan in her bedroom and exits her building in a daze, finally having overcome her fear. In the climactic scene, her vision once again coincides with reality, as we see a painting she created earlier, showing hands reaching out to her, mirrors the situation in which she is injured and goes out in the open for help. Overcoming her condition. Udharan.